Union Home Minister Amit Shah as well. Once again, he's back in the Union territory of Jammu and Kashmir. He's been reviewing the security situation on ground. Let's speak of the second day as far as Union Home Minister is expected now to visit Poonch as well. The affected areas because of Pakistani shelling, where religious places came under attack, where several families were also affected, and there were casualties that were also reported because of Pakistan shelling. The entire area that is also being sanitized for the visit of the Union Home Minister. Let's get in a word from Sahil, who's connected with us. Sahil, it's day 2 of the Union Home Minister's visit to Jammu and Kashmir. He is expected to meet with the families, those affected in Poonch because of Pakistan shelling.
Yes, of course. Union Home Minister Amit Shah is expected to arrive in Poonch at around 11 a.m. He will be directly first going to the religious places that were affected by the cross-border shelling. We had seen Operation Sindoor. Pakistani troops resorted to indiscriminate shelling in Poonch area, targeting civilian areas and religious places. So, Union Home Minister will be visiting Gurdwara Singh Sabha. Then he will be proceeding towards the Gita Bhavan, which also got affected and impacted by the cross-border shelling. Later, he had, in fact, an interaction. He will be having an interaction with the families who lost their loved ones because of this cross-border shelling in Poonch Dak Bungalow. So, Home Minister Amit Shah will be meeting those family members and, in fact, reassure them that the union government was with them. So it's an important visit, first visit after Operation Sindoor. Late last evening, we had seen Home Minister Amit Shah reviewing security situation of Jammu and Kashmir, and in fact, the security arrangements which are being taken for the annual Amarnath Yatra were also discussed at length. Today is the day second of Home Minister Amit Shah's visit, and in this part of visit, Home Minister Amit Shah is arriving in Poonch. He will be meeting the families, as I said, and in fact visiting the affected areas, particularly the religious places that were targeted by Pakistani troops after Operation Sindoor. All top, in fact, police and other security agencies officials are accompanying Home Minister Amit Shah to Poonch as well. This is important. This is a border district and had seen massive damage after Operation Sindoor, particularly when Pakistani troops resorted to indiscriminate shelling targeting civilian areas. 13 people, including 3 children, had lost their lives. Home Minister Amit Shah is going to meet those, in fact, family members. He is going to interact them. He is going to reassure them that the union government was with every single individual of Poonch. And in fact, whatever necessary arrangements has to be taken are done for the future. That will be done because people on ground are demanding more bunkers and they are also putting demands before the union government. So, Home Minister Amit Shah will be interacting with them. In fact, listening to them, and then the announcement is also expected to come from Union Home Minister, some sort of in fact, announcements. But it's important that he is on ground zero. He's going to visit the affected areas. He's going to meet the families, and he's going to visit all those religious sites that were targeted by Pakistani troops. And as I see, on ground zero, security has been beefed up.
Well, right after India carried out Operation Sindoor, where multiple terror dens and training centers deep within Pakistan and POK were hit by India, Pakistan meanwhile resorted to cowardly ways. It shifted as far as when it comes to attacking our civilians in Poonch area that bore the brunt of Pakistan shelling, where many areas, including religious sites and schools, had also come under attack. Meanwhile, let's talk about another round of breaking update, what we are learning. But before that, let's play out a ground report that is also coming in at the time when the Union Home Minister once again is in the Union territory of Jammu and Kashmir.
Arriving in Poonch to visit shelling impacted and affected areas of the district. After Operation Sindoor, Pakistani troops resorted to indiscriminate shelling targeting civilian areas and religious places in Poonch district, as a result of which 13 people, including 3 children, lost their lives, while as there was massive damage to properties, particularly to religious places. We are revisiting one such religious place here in Poonch district, and my VJ Shafiq is showing you these exclusive pictures pictures of Gita Bhavan, impact temple in Poonch. It's important religious place for Hindus in Poonch, and this place was also targeted by Pakistani troops. One shell landed here, and it in fact caused this huge damage to temple property. Fortunately, there was no civilian inside this particular area of temple building, but the damage is very visible. This particular impact, Gita Bhavan has a temple, has a school, and there they have also a Ram Leela club. So it is important religious place for Hindus in Poonch district. Alongside this temple, Pakistani troops also targeted a Gurdwara which is nearby, then a mosque as well, a madrasa as well, and in fact where one person in fact was also killed. So 13 people lost their lives because of the indiscriminate shelling that Pakistani troops resorted to in fact after Operation Sindoor. This is the area which was basically targeted by Pakistani troops. You can see on your screen a mosque, and then there is this Gurdwara and a temple. There, in fact, all three religious places are adjacent to each other, and all of them were targeted by Pakistani troops, and as a result of which there was huge damage to these properties. You can still see the impact of the splinters of those shells. It is still visible on this temple impact here in Poonch. After Operation Sindoor, wherein our security forces launched, in fact, targeted 9 terror bases in POK and Pakistan. Pakistani troops then resorted to indiscriminate shelling, and in fact on my left is the LOC area. You can see this is the line of control area, and these are the areas which are in our control. Our security forces are there, and across these mountains, in fact, are the outposts of Pakistani army as well, and they were targeting the civilian areas here in Poonch district. Poonch district is the district in Jammu and Kashmir which largely got hugely impacted because of the cross-border shelling that Pakistani troops resorted to after Operation Sindoor, wherein our security forces had targeted around 9 in fact terror bases in POK and Pakistan. And now Union Home Minister Amit Shah is visiting these places, these religious places. He is also in fact going to interact with the in fact affected families. He is going to distribute job letters to the families who lost their loved ones because of the Pakistani shelling. He is also taking a review of the security situation here in Poonch district as well. Last late evening we had seen Home Minister Amit Shah chairing a high-level meeting in Jammu Raj Bhavan, wherein security forces, the top officials of Jammu and Kashmir Police, Indian Army and CRPF briefed Union Home Minister Amit Shah about the prevailing situation as well as security arrangements being made for the annual Amarnath Yatra. But at the moment, Home Minister Amit Shah is in fact about to arrive in Poonch, and he will be visiting all these religious places that got impacted and affected by the shelling that Pakistani troops resorted to after Operation Sindoor. With video journalist Shafiq, this is Sohail in Poonch.
All right, with that, we head into a short break. You're watching the Morning News. We'll be standing by for today's visit of the Union Home Minister, where he is already there in Jammu and Kashmir.